What's up guys, Rex back again showing you guys some training footage from today. This is our heavy lower day, and our working weights for the squat were 3 sets of 6. Z was doing 225 and I was doing 275. And the topic of this video is auto-regulation. You might be wondering what the hell auto-regulation is. You know, some of you might train this way and it's good for you, but some of you might have not even heard of this type of training at all. Let me explain. Auto-regulation is basically listening to your body and performing based on how you feel. For example, you know, we as individuals, we're human beings. We go through many life stressors, be it relationship problems, stressful days at work, a lot of homework to do, you know, family member dying, pets dying, whatever the case may be. We all go through these things, and it really is inevitable. All of these things can be a factor of, you know, how you perform in training on those specific days. If your girlfriend broke up with you on the day you had to do a heavy 5x5 plan, you know, don't you think that's a limiting factor on how you perform that day? Of course it is. If you've been lifting for a long, consistent period of time, you'll know what I'm talking about. We can't, you know, every single session, we can't just go linear progressing every time, adding 5 pounds to the bar every single time. You know, it's just not going to happen. Well, especially if you're natural, like me. Anyways, you know, we all hit good days and bad days eventually. For example, I never squatted or deadlifted on the same day at this gym. You know, the environment was a big key factor on how I performed today. I'm not used to lifting here, and the weights, you know, give or take, weigh more or less than the weights at the commercial gym I train at. I listened to my body during the warm-ups to figure out exactly which weight I should use, despite having like recent weights that I've done for the past couple of weeks. And you'll see soon on my second set of deadlifts, I could not do all 6 of my reps. As you see, this is where auto-regulation came in. I listened to my body and dropped the weight down by 10 pounds, 355, and cranked it out really easily with no problem. The benefits of auto-regulation is long-term training and less injury. Of course, mixing in auto-regulation with deloads is pretty much your go-to for avoiding plateaus. You know, if you have bad days in the gym where you couldn't lift a certain amount of weight for as many reps as you could for the compared to the past weeks, just listen to your body. It's not an excuse. It's a smart way to train, and just adjust the intensity of the workout for the given day. You know, 85% of your max may not always feel like 85%. On good days, you could probably hit your 85% for 6 to 7 reps. On a regular day, you could probably hit it for 4 to 5 reps, and on a shitty day, you could only hit it for like 1 to 3 reps. For example, I hit 375 easy, 2 sets of 6. Next week, in my other previous videos, I could only hit that bitch for like 2 reps. So that's where I wanted to start my deload, and I've only recently been searching up on auto-regulation, so that would have been a smart plan to adjust the intensity instead of doing YOLO set of 315 for max reps. But anyways, also for my heavy leg days, instead of doing the 2 optionals for 8 to 12 reps, I've decided that I'm going to do 3 sets of 6 with conventional deficit deadlifts and alternating it with block pulls, stiff-legged deadlifts, deficit stiff-legged deadlifts, and other variations of the deadlifts, so I can really hammer on my form, work on my back, not neglect my back just because I'm doing sumo, but build up my lumbars, and hopefully that'll carry over to my sumo deadlift. I also believe that you shouldn't just train one style for deadlift. I believe that you should train both styles. This goes for high bar and low bar squatting. I believe that, you know, using conventional for accessory will add a lot of carryover to my sumo deadlift, and high bar squatting when you're a low bar squatter could really help on your quad development. So that's the tip that I would give you guys, is to train both styles and become stronger in each style. I'd say it's very important that you work on your back during the deadlift, because it's a weak spot, because the lower back isn't really activated like the conventional deadlift. As much as in the conventional deadlift compared to the sumo deadlift, it's all hips and legs with the sumo, and it's mainly all back with some emphasis on the leg drive, but not as much as in the sumo deadlift. As you can see, auto-regulating my weight was pretty damn good idea, because these sets were really fucking easy. Am I wearing the shorts though? Was that 6? Next we moved on to the conventional deadlift. Tried doing 315, wouldn't come up, so I dropped it down to 275. Was pretty fatigued after this workout, and these felt really easy. 3 sets of 6. As you can see, pulling in the romies like always, getting that extra hip drive and leg drive. Best accessory overall for any deadlift, really. Build power off the bottom and just trains you to be more explosive at the bottom of the lift. Everyone should try it out. Last set, thought I'd give you guys a view of my form from the back. Show you guys I'm not rounding my lower back, but I am. Looks like I'm not locking out my knees, but I will work on that. As you can see, my ass looks nice. Lower back isn't rounding. It's a pretty good start, as this is my 3rd time conventional conventional deficit deadlifting, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to MudTurtleVision, Vince Fontana, for shouting me out on Subscriber Stew. And let's go down to flex, get maxx chewning over here, and do some heavy ass deadlifts. Comment, subscribe. Peace, guys.